Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Davion with the heart me. Thank you, my friend. Good morning to you. Good morning, JDM. Good morning, everybody. Dill Boys, good morning. Kevin Callahan is in the house. Pylon, Jerry, good morning. Good morning, Bradley's Burton. Yes, we will do Microsoft. Miss Jolly, Kevin Callahan, Stargazer is in the house. Yes, Stargazer with the heart me. Brad James with the heart me. JJ with the fest crown. Good morning to you all. Josephina, Kayla, good morning. Stargazer with the tiny diny. Good morning, everyone. A lot of fun-filled daughter 5th birthday things this weekend. Woo, we were busy. Now her actual birthday is tomorrow, so that'll be another thing. Good morning, Tiny Diny from the Stargazer. Yes, thank you so much. What's up, Eric? Yeah, and on the thing, I'm looking at all the comments. This is other program. It changes your names too. Good morning, D. Jenkins. If Tesla is up, I'm going VIP. Yes, Tesla has a big gap up this morning, but it won't stay that way. Luva like my abo with the follow. Florida Flex, what's up? The Stargazer, you're just getting started, my friend. You are just getting started. As you're coming in, guys, tap that screen, share the live. As soon as we hit 10,000 likes, we will get this party started. Already at 5,000. We're already halfway there. We're going to take the whip zone off here for a second on the SPY because I want to show you a clear daily, okay? Kevin Callahan with the bubble gum. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Callahan. I appreciate you. Look at my, it shows me myself tapping. Thank you, Happy Waves, for the confetti. Yes, it is. Bum, 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 ba-na-na-na. Good morning, Happy Waves. Good morning to you. When I'm looking down here and up there, I'm looking at you TikTokers, okay? Hello, everyone over there in our tubes world. How are you? Everyone over there in the tubes. Let's go get them, baby. Yes, we're on the tubes and the talk, okay? Just so everybody knows. Stargazer with the Let 'em Cook. With the heart me from Kate, Florida Flex with the heart me, 10,000. Welcome, everybody. My name is Voss. I hope you all are doing well. We are on every day right here on TikTok and the tubes, Monday through Sunday. I've been trading, it'll be 21 years in April, so sit back, let me navigate the market for you. Any symbols you want to see, please put them in the chat. I will go over the symbols for you. And let's get rocking and rolling, okay? Florida Flex with the confetti. Yes, we got Miss Market right here. Same thing. We're either waiting for our 8 to catch up to our price action, or traders, we are pulling back to the 8, and then eventually all roads lead back to that 20. That we know. I'm just waking you up there with that screen right there. Ready? Here it comes. Here it comes. The white screen. Here it comes. Did you see it yet? There it is. So that is the SPY. We're going to head over right now to the 2-minute. If you're here for the first time, give us a follow. We would love to have you as part of the family. Right now, every morning, first thing we do is we mark out the whip zones. And right now, SPY is trading in the whip zone, okay? You are at 607.75. We know our whip zone level to the upside and to the downside here. You're in a narrow state, which is good. SPY just has to get out of this whip zone, okay? We're going to head over to the 15-minute. You're right near the 8 and the 20. You're locked in. You're good there. On the hourly, you just got to watch your pivots. Above the whip zone level, just watch the all-time highs here around a 6, a 10, a 609. And under your whip zone here, just watch your pivots as you come down to fill that little mini gap there, okay? That's what we got on the SPY currently. We're going to head over to AMD right now. AMD, the levels are still in place from the weekend. You are in position 1 right here on AMD. Remember I told you yesterday our only problem is we're starting to get into that wider state. As we head over here to the 15-minute, you got room down to these pivot levels here around 135.50. Clear it up a little more for you. We'll head over to the hourly. Hourly, right, same thing. 135 whole number for AMD. You're starting to get more into that wide state, so be careful. On the 15-minute, you are just way too far from your 20 and your 8, so I do not expect AMD. And I will not be chasing that to the downside, that is for sure. What else are we looking at, everybody? Thank you for the follow, Limitless. Patrick, thank you for the follow. Let's do the Qs. We're going to head over here now to the Qs. We are going to look and see. We are in a neutral state here on the Qs. We are in the whip zone. We are getting support right here on the granddaddy of them all, the 200 at 525.60, okay, on the Qs. Neutral state. We head over to our 15-minute. You're right in line there, so that's good. On the hourly, you have room back down to 523.70, where you will also find major support if you get under the 200 on the 2-minute. Okay, traders, we head over to our daily here, and we need a pullback on these Qs. We're just too far from that 8 on the daily. Remember, on the Qs, you are in a neutral state. That 20 will have to catch up to that 200 to the downside. Looks like a little whip today, guys, at the open, so just be prepared. We are going to head over to Walmart. We're going to head over to here to Walmart right now. You're in a narrow state. You are in position 2. Just starting in position 2 to the upside. You have room on this up to 96.20, where you will find a pivot here on the 15-minute chart. If you get over that in your narrow state, you have room to the upside. Just watch your whole numbers on that. How we doing, chat? Are we ready for a good week? Pylon, good morning. Good morning, everybody. The chat is flying. I love it. Gino, how are you? Finch, good morning. The Harold Brooks, good morning to you. Jalen Lambert. Amazon. Let's do a little Tesla first, then we'll head over to Amazon. If you're here for the first time, remember, tap that screen, share the live. We have 1 share right now, traders. 1 share. Can we do better than that? 1 share. Right now, we are in a neutral to wide state here on Tesla. We are up here in position 3 on Tesla. Folks, you know what to do here, right? 15-minute, we are just too far. We are way too far. You can look for a Tesla, a pullback on this, okay? On the Tesla Rooney. You are not going to the moon on this. No way, Jose. Be very, very careful. That is an easy one to tell you about. Amazon right now, you're in a wide state in position 1. We head over to the 15-minute. You're way too far away from that 8 and 20. Same thing as Tesla on the hourly, same thing, and on the daily, same thing. I will not be looking for any longs on Amazon or Tesla until we get some good pullbacks. What else are we looking at? How we doing over there on the tubes? How you doing, tubes? Say hello in the chat over there on the tubes. We can see you. Mr. Zach with the confetti. Thank you so much, Mr. Zach. PayPal, Deanna, good morning to you. Just keep putting your tickers in. I will get to them eventually here, okay? We are going to map out the whip zone right now on PayPal. Yes, it is. PayPal is in a neutral state. PayPal is also, where is this little guy? Let's see. Where are you, PayPal? 92.28 to the upside here. You're up there in position 3. You were also in a neutral state. Forget it. I will not, and you should not be looking for any longs at all. We are way too far. You will get a pullback on PayPal. Remember, this is not trading advice. This is for education purposes only. You must trade at your own risk. Always. Trading is risky. What else are we looking at? Apple. Let's take a bite out of Apple and let's see what we got going on over here in Apple land. Yes, Apple, you are in a neutral state here to the downside. You are hovering around position 1. We head over to our 15-minute, and you are just way too far away from your 8 and 20 on the 15-minute. Also, you pull Apple back here, and we got some pivots in the way. Do we see them, traders? We do not want to trade into those pivots, and also being in a neutral state. You don't have the momentum of a narrow state, okay? On Apple, keep that in mind. Mara, what's up? Mr. Patel is in the house. Let's go over to Mara. Narrow state on Mara. We have, where are we? 25.50 here on Mara. You have a position 2 to the downside on Mara in a narrow state. Our 15-minute, you're too far from those moving averages. You will get a pullback first here on Mara, possibly. And then watch your hourly pivots to the downside here on Mara. It's back to the upside in that narrow state. You have some resistance. What else are we looking at? Sofi. Let's do Sofi. We got to remap the whip zone levels right here. We are in a neutral, heading into that wide state on Sofi. Let's give her a look. We are at 1568 on Sofi. We have a position 2 to the downside. 20s up here, 200s here. You are not going to go chase this long to the downside. Also, if we go to the 15 minutes, we have a pivot. Yeah, you got room down here. Let's see the hourly here. Yep, hourly pivot right around 1562. Next stop is 1550. And on the daily, we know on Sofi, we have the 8. There it is at $15 whole number here on Sofi. Be careful with that. What's up, Doug? What's going on over there, my brother? Doug, tappity tap over there. In the YouTube lands, tappity tap. How we doing over there? Let's see. Where is the... There it is. It's growing now. That's what she said. Let's go, babies. What else are we looking at? Nvidia. Let's go. On the vids. All right. Nvidia right now, you are in a neutral state to the downside. We have a gap here. Let's find it. There it is. 139.32. 139.32 here on Nvidia. You are down there in position 3. You're already in a neutral state. Do not chase this to the downside, folks. 1 hour, you're coming into this mesh right here. As you can see, that is major support levels for you. That is like a brick wall right in that area. And you can look for a possible reversal. This is education purposes only. Back to the upside on the daily. Your 8 is pointing up. Davion, what's up, baby? Trinity, yes, PLTR. We are on PLTR, 81.29 on this. Gap up there in position 3. We know what they're going to do at the open. That's a no-brainer. On the 1 hour, yes. Don't have to look anymore. You need a pullback before another long setup. They will collect their profits at the open, and the shorters will be coming in. Brad with the winning chip. Brad with the lightning. Thank you, Mr. Brad, and I appreciate you as always. Brad is one of our VIP members who's been with us, Brad. I think you're almost, 6 months to a year now, too? And he is kicking butt. He has turned a major corner with us. What else are we looking at? IWM from Miss Jolly. IWM, you're in that narrow state. You're in position 2, heading into 3. Be careful here, Miss Jolly. You're narrow, but you got some pivot points coming up. So we're going to roll this back a little bit. And you want to find your highest peaks, okay? Those are your major 1 hour pivot points. Narrow state at the open. Be careful. We just have to worry about whole numbers on the way up, coming out of narrow states, and your daily looks good. We'll see what we get on this, but remember, you're heading up there now in position 3. See it, folks? Woohoo! What else are we looking at? Microsoft. Let's do it. Microsoft. We are currently right now in a neutral state here on Microsoft. Where are we? We are in position 3 to the downside. 20's got to catch up to that 200. We're going to head over to the 15-minute. Right here, Microsoft's hanging on. You got these pivot points right here, okay? You got 1, 2, a triple bottom right here. You're banging into a 441.88. Hold number right now at 442. Let's see if Microsoft can get a pullback to the upside, and then when that 20 catches up to that 200, you have room down to those pivots for a possible short. If it does a rebound here, you got to move to the upside over 445, up to those pivots there of 446 on Microsoft. How many of you had a Pete? What's up, Pete? What's going on, babies? Terry Brown is in the house. Thank you for the follows. If you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. We're going to shout you out right now. Ready? Hit that follow button. Let's go, babies. We're going to do AMD next. We'll do Oracle. Just keep tapping that screen right now. We are at 20,000 likes only. We got to tap. We had 70 shares. Let's do another share blitz. My Kula is in the house. Tap blitz. Here we go for 2 minutes. Everyone tap that screen for 2 minutes. Any new followers while we're tapping, we're going to give you a shout out and welcome you to the family. Tappity tap, 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 tappity tap, 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 tap. Hey, Mike Kate. How are you, Mike Kate? Anyone have any questions about the VIP? Our moderators and coaches in the chat will tag you and answer any questions you have. Thank you for the follow. Brashard with the follow. Yes, thank you so much. There go those taps. Let's go, everybody. Tap. Mostly, I'm just tired. That's where your name comes up on my the thing that I use for the chat here. Yep. All right, we're gonna head over now to AMD. Let's see what we got on AMD. We're in a wide state, position 1 to the downside. On the hourly, you got some pivots coming up here. The average true range on this isn't too bad. I mean, you do have room. You can get a move to the downside here in this wider state, but then you're going to get, come back up the other way. I wouldn't chase this to the downside, all right? On the 15-minute, you're just too far away from that 20 and 8 and that 200, okay? We're going to head over to our daily here, and we got some pivots coming up. So I will not be looking short on AMD, that's for sure. Not in that state, I'm not. Oracle, let's see what we got. And then you'll thank me later. Let's see here on Oracle. What was that? Whoop, get that back down there. Oracle, neutral state here. Not looking too bad. Neutral state. Where are we at? Where's our gap? We're in position 3 to the upside on the 15-minute. Remember, you got Adobe earnings coming out today. I think before the open, right? We are in a position 3, 2 to the upside on the hourly. You're roll this back. You have room up on Oracle to 196. 196, you got a whole number right there. You are in position 2 heading into 3. The party will end at 196. This is not an investment, tax, or trading advice. This is for education purposes only. Oracle, you're in a neutral, narrow state. It looks good. You got some room up. You need a pullback on it first. Brad with the lightning, Mr. Zach with the confetti, and the winning chip from Brad. Thank you so much, my friend. Neo, what's up, Jay? Jhay, I like it. Let's go to, Neo. What do we got here on the penny stocks? Let's take a roll down Penny Lane, baby. Penny Lane, here she is. Let's take a look. We are in a narrow state. Where are we here on Neo? Neo, we're at $5 up there, $4.94. We are in position 3, way up here on Neo as we climb. Watch that $5 whole number. And we know we pulled this back, folks. Look, we pull it back. Woohoo! You're right above the granddaddy of them all. Now, with Neo on the daily, at the open, they're going to collect their profits. When you get under that granddaddy of 490, can you hold that for support? Or are you going to get under it, reject off it as resistance, and come back down? That is a dangerous one up there in position 3 on Neo. Be careful. Hey, Trinity. She loved it. Tomorrow's her official birthday, and we got some more things planned for her, but she loved it. All her friends, all her family. She didn't want to go to school this morning. Do you blame her? Florida Flex with the tiny Lino with the lightning. Thank you, my brothers. I appreciate you. Amazon and the Qs. Let's see what we got here in Amazon land. Amazon land. Keep sharing, keep tapping. You're in a neutral You're in a neutral state. You're in the whip zone here. You got to get over 227.15 to the upside on Amazon, all right? Just be careful. You're neutral. Just be careful. Starting to get a little too far from that hourly and 15-minute 20 and 8. Still have a little more room to go. Just watch your whole numbers on the way up here. Above 227.14, 228 possibly, and then you're going to be due for a pullback if you even get out of this whip zone. So we got to see. Just Diesel and Bonnie with the heart puff. Florida Flex with the heart puff. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Jaslyn. I appreciate you. Let me get that chat right here. Netflix for Pete. What's up, Aries Fire with the heart puffs? Thank you. So it shows up here, Aries Fire, but then this one uses the username that I see. The Qs. Whoop. Let's see what we got going on over here with the Qs. Qs, you're in the whip zone. You're in a neutral state. That much we do know. Over the 15-minute whip zone of 526.62. You got room on the Qs, okay? Under the whip zone of 525.61, watch your pivots coming up right here, okay? Those are major pivots at major whole numbers, so be careful on the Qs to the downside. You're in a neutral state. The Qs can come right through that whip zone and you look good, okay? That's it, Kate. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. MU. Yes, I believe we are in a narrow state here on MU. Yes, it is, as you can see right there. Looking delicious. A nice morning MU breakfast, baby. Let's bring this back right here. Whoop. Get our whip zone in place. You're narrow in position 2. Just starting on the 15-minute. Oh, boy. We got the granddaddy of them all waiting for us. Pointing down, though. Not as tough. On MU. Watch that $100.50 mark. $0.50, 200 right there. Makes it a little bit more powerful. If you get under $100.45 on that 15-minute, we'll go over to the hourly. And you pretty much have room down a $100 whole number on MU, okay? Watch that 15-minute. Who we got here with the chili? Apuna Haas. Hassa, thank you for the chili. I appreciate you. Waste management for Trinity. Yes, it is. A little waste management here for Trinity. You're in a wide state here to the downside on waste management. In that whip zone, wide state is clear as day right there. We head over to our 15-minute. You're too far away from that 8, too far away from that 20. Let's bring it back here on waste management. No doubt about it, my Trinity. Do not trace that to the downside. JPM, what's up, Twitter? Not Twitter. What is that called over there? YouTube world. Welcome, JPM. Let's see what we got. JPM, what's up, my TikTokers? We are right there, JPM. You're in a neutral state. You're in position 1 to the upside on this. On the 15-minute, you look good. All right, you got a pivot coming up right around 248. So lock that in place there. Right around 248, you got a pivot to the upside on this. On the daily, yep, same thing. So JPM to the upside on this. You're in a neutral state, getting wider. Pivot back into the whip zone. Not liking it. Good morning, Eric, Doug, Zachary, Lover. What's going on over there? Love you guys over there in the tube world. Uber, let's do some Ubers. Keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing. We have 125 shares. Can we get to 300 today? That is the question. Where are my tappers? The tapping has stopped. The tapping stops, we stop. Remember that. As fast as I came on is as fast as I'll get off. I got a lot to do this morning before that bell opens. Let's see here. 3, boom, right there. We are in the whip zone right now here. This is an interesting setup right here. Very interesting on Uber. Look at that. Do you guys see that? Very interesting. You are in the whip zone here on Uber. 66.27 up, 65.91 down. Let me go to the 15-minute on this. Yeah, Uber above 66.27 to the upside. You got room up to 66.72 and then 67.50. Watch your 15-minute pivots there. Also on the hourly, you got your 20 waiting for you at $68. Hold number on Uber to the upside. Keep that in mind. That's a very interesting setup on Uber right there. Huh. All right. What else are we looking at? No EMAs, my friend. No EMAs. Ride Pascal with the follow. Thank you, Ride Pascal. Adobe with the earnings on the dome of Adobe. What? We're in a narrow state on Adobe. Right now, you are in position 1 to the downside. Watch that 200 pointing up. I mean, technically, should come back through that way, okay? Let's go here on the 15-minute. Above the whip zone level, make sure you get yourself over 554.50 to the upside. 554.50 for a possible long. This is just education purposes only. Under the whip zone, you got room down to 550.50, okay? 554.50 up, 550.50 down. Say that 10 times. On Adobe, you're in a narrow state. You're going to get some good moves out of this. Does anyone use Thinkorswim? I hope not. Oracle, we did that. We'll come back to that. UNH. That's a joke, everybody. Oracle, right now, you're in the whip zone. Yes, in a neutral state there. Let's go to our 15-minute. 15-minute, you're right in line with your 8 and 20, so that's not too bad. On your hourly, back to the upside, you got your 8 in the way there at 555 at 68. Do you see it right here to the upside? UNH don't look so hot right now. Neutral state. If you get under the whip zone, you got room to come down. Let's see what it wants to do this morning. Tesla is right now. Tesla, you're up. Whoops. Let me go put that back. Whoop, get back up there. Tesla, right now, you are in position 3 to the upside in a wide, neutral to wide state. You're starting to get a little wider on this. 15-minute, we're too far from the 8 and the 20. You're going to start getting your pullback on this, and then you can get another run. But you need a pullback first, guys. You're not going to go chase that to the upside. Go try it. Let me know what happens. Woo! Netflix. Let's see what we got on Netflix. Yes, let's see here. We're in the whip zone on Netflix, in a neutral state on Netflix. On the 15-minute, a little too far from that 8 on the hourly. Too far. Need a pullback here on the flicks. All right, you're in that whip zone. You're starting to get into that wider state. Don't chase this to the upside, okay? We need daddy and granddaddy, the 20 and 200, to get back somewhat together. Do they have to get perfectly back together? No, but at least get yourself back into a neutral state. Shampoo. What's up, shampoo? What kind of shampoo do you use? I'm a head and shoulders person, if I must say. MSTR. Let's see what we got here on MSTR. Right now, we are boom, 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 boom. You are in a narrow state on MSTR. You are hovering around position 1 to the downside. Doesn't that look glorious? But you got the granddaddy of them all waiting for you on the 15-minute at 386.24. Watch that major support level on MSTR. We head over to the hourly, and you got a pivot right there. Double bottoms. Be careful on MSTR. You're narrow. Be careful, though. Remember, you're in that narrow state. So that 20 and 200 is going to want to pull away from each other. We just don't know what direction we're going in yet. We got Freebird with the TikTok music. Mark Mazo with the diamonds. And Mark Mazo with the lightning. I love it. Warthog with the follow. Dynamite with the follow. Thank you so much. Yes, give us a follow so you know when we're on every single day. Monday through Sunday. Become part of the family. Tekulil Movilango over there on the tubes. Tejilakula Malango. How are you? That is a mouthful over there. How we doing? Let's go. Kate, keep tapping. Keep sharing. We're at 127. I need to see those shares above 3. Come on, guys. XOM and then coin. Let's see what we got here on XOM. This is the place to be. This is where you'll learn. Also, our VIP, if you are looking to learn how to trade and you've never done it before, or you've been trading and you are just not having success, just like most people. I've been there. Our VIP is open. You're going to head over to my profile. If you're on the tubes, head over to the profile there. TikTokers, head over to the profile here, and then you will see that is where you get in to the VIP. Remember, tomorrow night, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time, we have live training by me for all our VIP members, and we also have live training on Thursday nights. 2 times a week, I give you live training at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Real quick, you'll also have access to all the education videos. You'll have access to the recorded live trainings. You're going to upload your trades every day with us. We're going to review them. Every month, you're going to upload your journal to us. We're going to teach you how to journal. We're going to review them for you. You have access to the VIP chat. You just get a lot of stuff, guys, and all the information is right over there in the profile. XOM, right now, you are in position to the upside currently here on XOM. You are in and set up for a bearish state, okay? Do you guys see that? That 20's got to catch up to that powder hound ski slope. Be careful with something to the long side on this to the upside. You also have a lot of traffic coming in your way here on XOM. We head over to the hourly. You're also banging into that door currently of the 20 right there. So XOM has some problems until that 20 catches back up to the 200 to the upside. To the downside currently right now, you are in a neutral state. So if this, and it wouldn't surprise me, comes flying back through, you have a nice move to the downside here. Remember, traders, you must know what state you're in. You must know what position you're in. You must know what an event is. You must know what a pivot is. You must know what whole number psychological support and resistance is. You cannot just start trading and say, I'm going to wing it. It won't work, okay? You must learn how to trade properly. AMD, let's take a look. AMD in position what? What position are we in? We're starting in position 2, but you're in a wide state. I'm not shorting this to the downside. No way, Jose. Not today and not at the open, babies. I'm just not going to do it. Don't do it. Even if it moves to the downside, you're going to get a rejection. Alamito, what's up, baby? Thank you for the shares. 204, what's up, my Alamito? I appreciate you. The music is gone. Well, let's fix that. Let's fix that. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see. Let's see. It's back now, right? How do you like them jams? Happy Waves with the finger hearts. Thank you, Happy Waves. Coin for Kelsey Hammer. What's up? You guys hear the music, right? Put in the chat. Do you hear that music, my Kate, and everybody else? Good. Katana Lim. There she is. Katana Lim is in the house. Neutral state right now on. I can see her laughing every time I say that. Right now, coin. Let's put the whip zone in. You are in the whip zone currently on coin. You are in a neutral state here. Let's go to our 15 and see what we got. 15 minute. You got room down to 336. On coin, you got room down to 336 where this pivot is right here. Already in that, what do we say, neutral state on the hourly. You got to get under that 8, 337.95, okay? And then you have room back down to that 20 right there. A little tricky on coin this morning. Neutral state. It's going to be whippy. I'm going to tell you that right now on coin. It's going to be whippy. Get ready for it. Happy Waves with the TikTok music. You. Yes, it is. I like it. I like it. What else are we looking at? Hold on, I got to go back to let me pull up my chat again. Hold on. I'm here, TikTokers. SOUN, SoundHound. Let's see what we got on SoundHound. We are in a neutral state on SoundHound. You're at position 1 right now. On the 15-minute, you don't look too bad. On the hourly, yeah. All right, don't look too bad to the upside on this. The only problem with SoundHound is 1, 2, 3, and this one's a big boy. Green candles to the upside. You need a pullback on a SoundHound. You're neutral, so you're not going too far on this. Don't go crazy now. SMCI, happy waves. Let's see what we got here on SMCI. You are in a narrow state. The only problem here on SMCI is where the hell are you? Let's see. We're up there at 47.56. We're starting to come into those daily mess right here. Do you see it on SMCI? You got a lot of traffic on the daily there at 47.60 on SMCI. You're in a narrow state. You're in position 3. I want you to watch out for what today, traders? If you looked at this on SMCI, you got to watch that gap and put it in the chat. Watch that gap and nap. Mike Hula, Baba did it to you on Friday. Remember I said watch that gap and nap? Friday or Thursday. I forget which day. MU, let's see. Be careful with a short on that too, everybody, because you don't want to get caught in the nap as you're trying to short it. You ever get caught in a gap and nap before when you're buying up or shorting down and it just won't go anywhere? And now you're like, God damn, I'm stuck in this for the entire day or I got to get out. Just get to break even and get me out. MU, we're over here. Position 2, narrow state. What you got to watch out for is the granddaddy of them all right there on the 15-minute, $100.50. Watch that granddaddy pointing down, not as powerful, but you got the $half number right there as well. The deuce is going to be loose, folks. I can feel it right here on the hourly. Be careful. It's a little traffic there. And over here on the daily, you got one hell of a mess on your hands on MU. So I won't be looking at that right away. XRP. Let's see. XRP, $2.42. Currently, right now, you're in a neutral state. You got to get yourself back over $2.44 to the upside here. On the hourly, be careful. You got the granddaddy right there, and then you got the 20. That's why you have to get over those levels. You got 247 there. Get back over 250 on this. 250. All roads, help boy. All roads lead back to the 20. All right? You went back to the 8. Watch your double top, and let's see if you're going to get a move rip back through or if you're coming back to that 20. God, I wish people would just listen. Carry with the confetti. Yes. Thank you for the follow, King. Thank you. I'm watching you. I'm watching you as well over there. And thank you for the follow. Buenos dias. I love animals. Buenos dias to you. Felipe, good morning to you. Mostly Kate, I'm just tired, wants a Walmart. Walmart, yeah, we're in a narrow state here on Walmart. You're in position 1, 15-minute. You look good. You're set up nice. Watch that pivot there, Kate. 96.20 on the hourly. You got your same pivot right there, 96.20. Walmart looks good. You're narrow, okay? Just be careful. You may be coming back into the whip zone too. So we have to let Miss Market tell us what she's going to do. We have no control over what the stock market does. Miss Market determines that. All we have control over is what, traders? Put it in the chat. What do we have control over? There is only one thing we have control over. Put it in the chat right now. What is it? I want to hear from everybody. I want to hear it. Put it in the chat. What do we have control over only in the market? Andrew, ding, ding, ding. Kevin Curtis, ding, ding, ding. Risk management. That's all you have control over is getting out. Think about that for a second. Once you get in a trade, you have no control over what it does. You can analyze these things until your hair turns gray, baby. But I can tell you one thing. It don't matter. You only have control over risk. You have to know what a high probability setup is. You get in and you say, Miss Market, you're either going to do your thing, or if she doesn't go your way, what are you going to tell Miss Market with your great risk management? You are fired! And you get out of that stock and you tell Miss Market, not today, no. Nvidia, Alamito! You tell Miss Market she is fired. You are in control of your risk. Don't let her be in control of your risk. You don't hang on when it doesn't go your way and say, oh, please, and start praying. You know what I'm saying? We don't start praying when the trade's not going our way, okay? Because that ain't going to work either. I can promise you that. Let's see what we got here. We are in a neutral state on Nvidia. We are position 3 to the downside on the 15-minute. You're under now. This is interesting, traders. You are under the granddaddy of them all on Nvidia here now. Now, what does the granddaddy become? Resistance to the upside. The only problem you got now on Nvidia is that you're in a wide state and you're in position 3 to the downside. All right, so you may get a lot of choppity chop, bang it into that 200. So you got to be careful here on Nvidia, okay? You're also coming into a mess right here. I see a little chop on Nvidia, or it can come. You have to on Nvidia here on the 15-minute. For this not to get chopped up and go sideways, you got to come ripping through that 200. Then it will become support again, and then a move to the upside, okay? Or you're going to come up here and just chop around. That doesn't look too good, to be honest with you. Target, TGT on Target. Right now here on Target, let's put our whip zones in. The old ones are still there. We know on Target, we are in a neutral state. We know we're in position 2 to the upside. We're going to head over to our 15-minute. We're just too far from our 20 and 8. On the 1 hour, on the 1 hour, you're clanging right into them pivots. Good thing I went back. Look at this wall you have here on Target. Boom! That is what you have to get through. Be very, very careful on Target. Hey, Lizway Wilberforce, good to see you from Africa is in the house. Everyone, say hello to Africa. That is awesome. Over there on the tube, Scorpio. What's up, Scorpio? Wants to see the SPY. Let's see what we got over there, Scorpio. Are we, yeah, I think I am. I think we're good. Over there. 300 over here in TikTok land. We love our TikTokers. Yes, we are in the whip zone here on SPY. Whipping around, up and down, all around. Now you see why we call it the whip zone, everybody? You got to get over 608.11 up or under 607 down. You don't want to take a short out of the whip zone into the hold number. Remember, this is for education purposes only. This is not trading advice. JL Habo with the lightning. Thank you, lightning. The thunder, and the lightning. On the SPY, on the 15-minute, you're just whipping around there. All right? Be careful on SPY. It's Monday. Ernesto, what's up, baby? You watching those videos, Ernesto, in that VIP? Are we watching? Huh? I'm going to quiz you. Right now, Sofi, we are in a neutral state on this. We know we are 1571 to the downside in position 2. 20's up here. Would I short this? Absolutely not. 15-minute and 1 hour. Let's pull this back. You got pivots coming up right here at 1562. All righty. All right. What's up, everybody? Keep tapping. Keep sharing. I love you all. 337 shares. How many? 58,000. Come on. 75,000. Let's do it on the likes. Boom, bum, 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 bum. Apple. Let's see here over on Apple. You're in that neutral state. You're in the whip zone. You're hovering around position 1 to the downside here. On the 15-minute, we know you got pivots right here at 242 hold number. Be careful. Watch that hold number there on Apple. Remember, neutral state down, too far away from that 20. On the 15-minute, you're starting to get too far away from that 8 and 20. I don't like Apple right now. I think you're going to get some chop. You're going to have a lot of chop on a lot of these guys. All right, so be careful. Be careful. Adobe, Earnings is Wednesday after the close on Adobe. Today, after the close, we have Oracle and GameStop after the close tomorrow. And then Thursday after the close, we have AVGO and Costco. Yes. How we doing over there? Let's see. Mara, we're in a narrow state here on Mara. You're in position 2 to the downside on the 15-minute. You're getting way too far away from the 3 family members here. You need to pull back on this on Mara. That is a no-brainer right there, okay? JD, let's see what we got here. Let's put our whip zone levels in. Don't have to move these too far. Daddy like right there. Come to Papa. We are in a wide state here on JD. Where are we on JD? That is the next question. JD. 4064 on JD. You're in a wide state to the downside, but you are way up there in position 3 to the upside. Forget it. Forget it. Intel. That's a clue right there, everybody. Forget it. INTC. That didn't take long. Intel. We are in a narrow state on Intel. We are in position 2 on Intel on the 15-minute. Oh, yeah, right here, 2110. You got to get over 2110 for a move up to 2120, and then you got room to the upside here on Intel, all right? This is not trading advice. This is for education purposes only. Your 20's looking good. It's starting to come up. You may get a little chop here at the open and then the possible long. We'll see what we get on Intel. We'll see what Miss Market wants to do. Yes, you're welcome, my Scorpio. Tap over there on the tubes. You got to tap, just like we do over here on the TikTok land. Wow, we got a lot of people in here because they all know this is the place to be now, right? You guys first time see me, you go and look at my levels at the open, you're like, holy shit, this guy knows what he's talking about. Yes, he does. Caden, what's up? Tesla for Caden. Let's see what we got. I've been looking at these charts forever. I mean, it's just like ridiculous now. We are in a position, we're heading into position 3 here on Tesla, all right? We're starting to get into a wider state on this. I mean, 397.63, you got the 398, 399, especially the 400 level there. Big time 400 level rejection zone, all right? Big supply zone up there in that neutral. You'll be wide by then. I know likey. Keep tapping, traders. What are we at? 63,000. Heading up to 64,000. I love you guys so much. You're welcome, Caden. You are welcome. What else are we looking at, traders? Let's put them in. Coin. Yeah, coin's a little... Let's see where we're at here on coin now. Coin currently, we're still hovering around that whip zone. The problem is you're set up for a... Your 20's here and your 200's here, okay? You need that 20 to start trickling down. You're going to whip around here until then. Once you're getting to that more of a narrow state on coin, you could have a possible play here to the downside. On the 15-minute, once you do, you got room down to 336 on this, all right? But you're going to be choppy until then. So be careful. Google. How do we forget our friend over there at Google? We're sorry, Google. Googles. Google world, we're in a narrow state on Google. I think we're this way, right? Yes, we are in position 3 to the downside here. Yeah, we just started position 3 on Google in a narrow state on the 15-minute. You're too far from your 8 and 20. Don't go chase this. Also with Google, you're coming into this mesh right here on the 15-minute. Let's take a look at the hourly, see our support. Yep, we got the granddaddy of them all right there at 174.64. You do not want to short into hell. That's exactly what you would be doing on a Google, okay? Bum, 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 baran. Bum, 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 baran. Boom, 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 bum, baran. That was pretty good, huh? I just pulled that out of my, you know what? I just pulled that out of my Come on, that was good, guys. I can take that on stage. Microsoft, right now, what do we got here on Microsoft neutral state? We are in position 3 to the downside. We're starting to get into 3. On the 15-minute, you do have room down to this pivot here, 539.91. Call it. Take my hand. 440. All right, 440 on the hourly. You can see you also before that at 441.19. You got your 20 on the hourly in the way here. See that support level right there? You don't want to shorten to that either, guys. Or if you do, make sure you do with less contract or share size on Microsoft. Also, we go back to our state. We're in a neutral state. All right, we're not set up for a bear state. We're set up for a bull state here because our 20 is above our 200. This has to start coming down, and then you can look for a possible short after you get that move back to the upside. Happy waves with the fast burst. Give me some happy waves, everybody. We're going to call this move up with the shoulder, down with the shoulder, up. I can never perfect that. That is the new term for happy waves. Oh, I just broke my pen, man. Did you hear that? I just broke my pen. Oh, man. Look at that. That part right there. Damn. All right. Oh, well. We'll get another pen. Mia, what's up, Mia? Meta, the Matador is in the house. What's up, Matador? Meta, remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Mr. Dave, I got you on PayPal over there on the tubes. What's up, Mr. Dave? Imagine Dragons. We are in a narrow state here on Meta. We're in the whip zone. These are our whip zone levels, folks, right here. Okay? You got 625.40 and you got 621.42 here on Meta. We're going to head over to the 15-minute. You have resistance points here, okay? Be careful. Right here, this range is on Meta resistance level, 628 area. So be careful with that. To the downside here, you have a pivot right around a 619. So keep in mind for Meta there. Now, but what do we know about Meta? The most important thing of the day, narrow. That's all you need to know right now. Narrow on Meta. Barbara Rand, gonna take my hand. Barbara Rand. Thank you, Candy. I appreciate you. Thank you, my Candy. Shop. What's up, Butch? What's going on, my Butch? Shop. Ooh, let's see what we got here on Shop. We got a narrow state in the whip zone here on Shop. On the 15-minute, these are the whip zone levels from the other day. We can take these off. Ah, boy, 118.36. Watch that whole number of 118 right here under that whip zone. Above the whip zone, just watch your pivots here. Narrow state. Shop, let me tell you something here on Shop. Doesn't look too bad, okay? I like his Shop. But you're going to say, Voss, but which way are we going? Nobody knows which way we're going. Only Miss Market knows which way we're going. Only thing you have to do is manage your risk and know what an A+ setup entry looks like, which most people don't. That's the problem. Thank you for the follow, my Prince PLTR. Once again, our VIP is open. If you are someone that is looking and wants to learn how to trade, or you've been trading for a while and you're just not having any success, don't worry. I did that for 10 years. Our VIP education platform is open, our courses and our community. We have some great, amazing people in our VIP. We're like a big family in there. On the tubes, on the talk, just head over to our profile and then you will see this, and that is how you get into our VIP. Okay, everybody? Living the dream, Mr. Dave. I love you over there. We're going to do a little PayPal action for you right now. Let's go over to PayPal. Me and PayPal have a love-hate relationship. We really do. We are in a neutral state here on PayPal. I think we were up, right, on this year. We were 92.24, Mr. Dave. See this? Neutral state, way up there in position 3. You know what to do. Thank you for the follow, Greg. Hey, Greg. Hey, Greg, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you over there. Nvidia, please. You got it. Nvidia. What's up, RB and QCOM? We're going to do QCOM first, then Nvidia, okay? QCOM right now. Oh, I love when our VIPers find our narrow states. Be careful on QCOM. Be careful of the spread, okay, with QCOM. Right now on QCOM, we are in a narrow state. We are in position 2 to the downside. I may have to take a look at this morning. QCOM, just watch these 15-minute pivots, but you're narrow. You don't have to worry too much. Just watch the whole number right here of 158 on QCOM. You're near that 8. Not too bad. All right on QCOM. Doesn't look too bad, guys. My only concern is that 20. So you may get a back to the upside on this, all right? Out of position 2. Be careful with QCOM. Starbucks for my Kate. Say hello to the tube world, everybody. They're over there, our family over there on the tubes. Hey, Kate. Kate's over there on the tubes now. How you doing, Kate? All righty. Let's see. Starbucks, and then we're going to do the watch list. Starbucks, you are in the whip zone. Before I even put them in, I can see that. There you go. In the whip zone, neutral state here on the Bucks. To the upside, you got the granddaddy of them all in your 15-minute. Forget it. Don't like you right now on Starbucks. So what are we going to do? We're going to start with Miss Market. Here comes the watch list, everybody. Are we ready? Right now, the SPY, you look for some whip action today. We're in that whip zone hovering around. You got your whip zone levels here, 608.11 up or 607.14 down. Then you got the whole number right there of 607. I am not looking at anything on the SPY. We're going to head over to AMD. We are in that wide state to the downside. I am not looking at anything there. We're going to head over now to Amazon. Amazon, we're in a neutral state, and there's your pullback on Amazon coming right back because your state is in a neutral to wide state. Not going to do anything there. We're going to head over to MU right now. MU's narrow. MU's narrow. The only problem with MU is we got the granddaddy of them all right there. Not going to do anything with MU. JPM, here we are with JPM. We're in a neutral state, and we are in a bearish neutral state right now. We got to get over 248 to the upside or under 246.26 back down. I'm going to let JPM play out here, and I'm going to put JPM on watch. I just don't know which way I'm going yet here on JPM, and I need this 20 to catch up. I need these two to get a little closer together. So JPM will be on watch. Nothing else looks really that good right now. We got Google. We're in a narrow state here on Google. Let me see. Yep, I'm going to put Google on watch. All right, I'm going to see which way Miss Market's going to take us, and then I'm going to look for my A+ setup. Up and down, both look good. I'll put JPM and Google on watch. They're not something I'm going to look at probably at the open and just say, all right, here it is. What else do we got? Nvidia. Nvidia right now, let's head over to that 2-minute. We are in a neutral state. We are way down there in position 3 on Nvidia. We're stuck under that 200 now. Not going to do anything with this. Tesla, I already told you about. That's it. JPM and Google possibly. Today's going to be a choppy day. It looks like a little bit at the open. We're just going to wait and see. Let's take a look at Microsoft. Microsoft, you're in a neutral state. You're in position 2 to the downside. You're in a more of a bullish setup there with your moving averages. You got to get under 441.81. Nah, nothing there. It's going to be a wait and see day, guys. I like those, though. I like those. Happy Waves, thank you for the Fest Burst. Happy Waves, JL Haba. Carrie, who else we got here? Mark Meza, My Free Bird, Apuna, Just Diesel, Aries Fire, Florida Flex, Lino, Brad, Mr. Zach, Mostly I'm Just Tired Kate, the Stargazer. We got Kevin Callahan, JJ, Brad, and the first gifter of the day. Drum roll, please. No. Cade! I almost said Carrie. Cade with the first gift of the day and the rose from High Peas. How you doing, High Peas? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Zach, don't use it as call-outs. You'll learn that lesson real quick. How we doing, everybody? We will be back on tomorrow like every day. Sometimes I also come back on in the afternoon, so watch out for that. Give us a follow. Get in that VIP. Start learning how to do this properly. Everything about our VIP is in our profile. You can just go there and see everything you need to, okay? You're going to see the site right there. I love you all so much. Trade smart. You only have control of your risk, and we will see you back on tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. I love you so much.